Hi, this is Grain Mill Mary. Do you want to save on your grocery bill? Do you want to serve your family more nutritious food? Do you want to use the freshest ingredients possible and live a greener lifestyle? A grain mill is the solution to all of the above. I have 5 easy steps to use a grain mill. When we think about a wheat grinder, most of us think of a grain hand mill. The reality, though, is there are a variety of ways to mill grain from a hand mill to an electric motorized grain mill. A great example of a manual mill is the Miracle hand grain mill. A Wolfgang grain mill is a great example of an electric mill. Here's what we need to do to be successful. 1. Read the manual. A manual or electric grain mill. Understanding the prime instructions is fundamental. The time spent in reading the manufacturer's instructions can be the trick to success the first time. The makers of the mills will often give hints and ideas for the best results. Read and follow any setup for the mill. This is when typically you will do any adjustments to the grinding mechanism. This is to make your flour coarser or finer. Next, pick the work surface. A manual mill needs to be clamped to a surface so you can crank it. A table or a workbench is preferred. A kitchen countertop can work well if there is adequate space to turn the crank. If electric, this can be as simple as plug-and-play technology. Most electrics come with non-skid feet, but make sure it does so that it will not vibrate off the counter. Next, put the grain in. Deposit the proper amount of grain into the hopper of the unit. Do not overload. You can always add more as needed. And next, let the milling begin. This is where the fun begins. With a manual wheat grinder, it takes people power. So line up Dab and the rest of the crew and begin. It takes very little time to grind a cup or two of flour. If you need more at a time, like when making bread, start a little ahead of time and still do the grinding the same day of use for maximum freshness. Just plug in and turn it on for an electric mill. And finally, check the grind of the flour. This is when an adjustment of the grinder may be needed. With a manual mill, if the flour is not fine enough, the option of regrinding is available. Well, you're good to go. Become your own private flour mill and notice the difference in your bread baking and all other applications for your fresh flour needs. May you experience many loaves of fresh, hot, buttered bread and smiling faces. Please visit www.foodtoolsplus.com to receive a collection of my favorite recipes so you can make the most nutritious baked goods with freshly ground flour. Please click on the like button below and share this video with all your friends. This has been Grain Mill Mary.